Hey guys, what's up? It's Dave, Renegade Gig Hustler, back out here on Thursday. The week's getting away from me. It hasn't been a great week so far. We had the storm. Allegheny County, which I live in, was affected the worst. Almost 300,000 people, lots of damage. Everywhere, just damage all around where I live. And we went without power for 25 hours. Luckily we weren't in that mix where they're 5 to 7 days. They called up 400 power crews. I saw this morning the 44 arrived from Philadelphia to assist in the all the damage and assess the damage and try to get people restored. It could be as much as a week before a lot of people are restored. Everybody stay safe. It was just horrible the other day when the storm hit, and Tuesday a little after 5 we lost power, and as well as everybody else, and we didn't get our power back on until close to 6 last night. So we were 25 hours without power of any sort. And let me tell you, it's no picnic when you lose your power. And God bless those that are less fortunate and still have not gotten restored or have extensive damage, because it was something. So needless to say, had no cell phone service yesterday. I heard all T-Mobile was out. Some people had intermittent. I had intermittent at times, but it was terrible. And all T-Mobile was out. And it was real horrible Tuesday night, because it was warm, and so we had no AC, no central air, and so needless to say, everything out here up and down Monroeville was closed. And I'm backing into my hotspot here. And I'm hoping that Sam's Club is open today, because it was closed yesterday. Everything up and down Route 22 here was closed because of power. And so I'm hoping. I see lots of Walmarts on there. I did see some Sam's Club on there, but I don't know if they're open. So I'm going to take a chance at trying to get 11 o'clock today. My problem is there's so much damage within Allegheny County and in the surrounding areas of Westmoreland County that the bulk of everything was in Allegheny County. But I have to watch where I'm going today, because there are down trees, down wires, lots of damage that might be on the way, and I may have to find alternate ways around. And Monday I had to get out of here. Tons of offers were coming in. I forgot about the FiOS guy coming to check out our lines and check out our terminal and everything to make sure that, and they swapped out with a new router and for our gig service. So I didn't get any on didn't get anything good on Tuesday, and Wednesday I didn't drive yesterday because of everything, the power failure, and not having anything on my phone to do anything with, and because of all the damage and everything. So it's Thursday. We're going to see if we can get anything done here for an 11 o'clock, and we're going to see if we can get it done. If you guys are over on my YouTube channel, please do consider subscribing if you vibe with my content. Smash that subscribe button, the like button, and the alert bell. Open up any of the notifications. You'll get notified each and every time I drop anything on my YouTube channel. It does not look like Bob Evans is open. I don't know what's open yet over there. There were no traffic lights yesterday. It was horrible. I ran out early in the morning to get me and my wife coffee, and then I ran out again later to get us lunch and to grab ice so I could fill my coolers and get some of our food and all in it. We were really in everyone around us was in emergency. Governor Shapiro from state of Pennsylvania called state of emergency for the county of Allegheny County. So not good, guys, and we're expecting another storm later today. They said we had tornado winds of between 90 and 95, and I was out back with our Yorkie on the patio, and the wind started to hit, and we got inside, and we were in the living room, and I heard it coming up the front of my building like a freight train. And I went over to open my front door so I could lock my screen door, make sure that that was locked, because it would have blown that right off of there. And it sounded like a freight train. And just a little bit after that, our power went down. And it was a big bang, and our power went down. In fact, the power went down in most of Allegheny County at that point, in the bulk of Allegheny County, 300,000 some people. So if you can only imagine, it's not pleasant, and we're expecting another storm later this afternoon. So I'm hoping it's not like that, and I'm hoping for everyone that got restored, they don't lose their power again. So if you guys are over on my channel, please do. If you're watching my videos, if you would please watch them in the entirety so that you can trigger the logarithm for me, and don't forget to hit the like button each and every time you watch my videos. I would greatly appreciate it. For some reason, I got tons and tons of people watching my videos, but you're not hitting the like button, and I'm asking you please to hit that like button and let me get those views. That's what's going to trigger the logarithm on YouTube for me, and because people are skipping through videos and not watching the entirety, and I spend a lot of time creating the intros and the outros and all the clips in between, and I try to bring you premium content. So if you would please do me that solid and watch the videos in their entirety, plus hit the like button, I would appreciate it. It's about 73 degrees right now. It was a bit sunny earlier. It's a bit overcast on the one side of the sky here, and I'm surely hoping we don't get storms with the magnitude that we had the other day, because it was terrible. It was horrible. And shortly after it started, boom, the power went down. There was a big bang, and I looked out my back window of my back door, and I seen branches and limbs and everything flying, and my one garbage can went flying up the walkway into my neighbor's shed. So not pleasant, guys, but we're gonna see if we can get it done. It's 10:13. I'm sure Sam's Club is open by now, and I see slews of Walmarts on there. I've already seen my Sam's Club come on there for shopping, and we're trying to get the pickups. So just got to be careful the areas I go in today and the routes that I'm on, that, you know, so right now it is what it is, but we need to stay safe and proceed with caution. Okay, guys, I was sitting here. I knew the Sam's Club were going to hit, the round robins were going to hit between 10:30 and 10:45, and right at 28 after, here goes Spark with their nice move.
What the hell was that?
They decide they're going to verify my identity. So they could have done that as soon as I turned on the app, but no, they had to do it 2 minutes before they were getting ready to drop. And I said, watch these offers start to drop on time. And so 28 after, I confirmed my identity. Took it a little while. By 10:30, I was back on there on the app, and the first offer came in, and I accepted it. As soon as I got back on the app, an offer was coming in, and we got us a good one. We got us one for 10.1 miles for 3 drops. It's saying it should take about 50 minutes, which it won't. It's paying $50.54, $17.13 in delivery, and $33.41 in tips. So yes, we got us a good one. The thing is, it is 40 items, 43 quantity. The first person getting 14 items, 15 quantity. the second person getting 22 items, 24 quantity, and the third person only getting 4. They're all out in Plum. The first drop's 4.8 miles from Sam's Club. The second one is 4.6 from the first one. And the third one's only 0.7 of a mile from that second one. And then we'll have this done. So our first one we got for 50.54. I'm going to screenshot this for my video. We just got to watch our travel and be safe no matter what, because we don't know what we're going to run into with damage or power lines or anything like that. So we got to just proceed with caution. We're going to go over there. We're going to pull out of here at 10:55 to head over there, start our trip up at the light, and get over there for our pickup for 11 o'clock.
What are you two doing?
The way things have been over there with pickups, I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I'm hoping for a relatively quick pickup. Now this is saying 50 minutes, and as you all know from watching my videos, I always beat their time, and most times I beat my time. A lot of times I beat my time. So I'm saying maybe about 35 minutes on this, not 50, but if I don't get my pickup for a half hour, it's going to delay me by a half hour. So I got to keep that in mind, since a week ago they changed the pickup rules. I used to go in for my pickup because Eleanor, who's in charge of the associates, the crew over there for the pickups, long time ago, she had me start coming in for my pickups, and I love that. But an altercation took place in there with a driver the other day, last Friday, and we were told now we have to wait in the pickup area for our pickup to come out. So with that being said, I'm still hoping for a relatively quick pickup, and we got the first offer that came in. I like it. 10.1 miles, 50.54. It's got a nice payout. It's 3 drops. It's only going 10.1 mile total. And so we're going to pull out of here at 10:55 to attempt to get over there to get it and go get it done. And so we're going to make the 50.54 for the first thing in the morning here, and roll with that. And after not being able to do Spark yesterday, our power being out, the power being up and down 22, no traffic lights, it was horrible. We went without power for 25 hours. They were talking 5 to 7 days. There's still people, 300,000 people altogether in Allegheny County, the biggest county in Pennsylvania to be affected by the storms the other day. And so we just have to be careful and proceed with caution, guys. But we're going to pull out of here at 10:55. It's 10:39 now. It's going on 10:40. And so we got about 15 minutes before we're going to pull out of this hotspot right here. And I do see the home goods store is open. And it looks like Bob Evans is getting going over there. But I do see Burlington don't look like they're... Burlington might just have opened. Of course, Joann Fabrics is going out of business. Ollie's looks like it has people down there, so I'm taking, we got power up and down 22. We got the lights working again. And you surely don't want to be driving in an area, in a town, or on a highway that has no traffic lights. It's dangerous. It's not recommended. And I try to avoid that kind of thing at any cost. It's just not worth it, guys. With the way people fly around today and everything, it's just not worth it. So whatever you do, wherever you're at, if you're in my area, proceed with caution and be safe. Okay, guys, heading over to get some Sam's Club action. After not having any pickup since Monday, or Sunday, it's been a crappy week, and Tuesday was just no good at all, and Wednesday there was no power. Sam's wasn't even open. There was no power up and down 22, no traffic lights. It was a disaster. We got down wires, devastation all around us. Got a lot of damage around where I live, and but we're heading down to get to Sam's Club, and I'm just starting my trip. And we're going to get down there, confirm arrival. I hope I got lucky spot 1 or 2 open. And I'm taking Sam's, will probably be pretty busy today. Lots of people requesting deliveries. There's crap all over the roads here. It's just horrible. But we're going to get down there and get our pickup. We got us a good one. I just put 2 shorts up on my YouTube channel, and check those out. If you vibe with my content, please do consider subscribing. Smash the subscribe button, the like button, alert bell. Appreciate it, guys. So we're sitting at the light, getting ready to turn down to head down to Sam's Club. This was all closed yesterday, no power anywhere. Sure, we're going to run into a lot of power crews today, and we may have to take detours, but we're going to try and get it done. At least with this one, we got 3 drops in Plumboro, and we're going to get it done. Supposed to be 10.1 miles for the 50 something. Okay guys, got my pickup. I don't know if my camera was plugged in, so I'm doing this again. And we got 11 minutes, 4 miles over to the first drop, and we're gonna get this done hopefully in about 30 minutes. That's what I'm hoping for.
Continue on US 22, business east for 1.5 miles.
I'm gonna merge over here, head down Duff Road, Carriage Boulevard, and got my pickup. It was 18 minutes after, so we'd like to have a little sooner, but Kate brought it out to me. I was very appreciative, and we're gonna go get this done. 3 drops over in the Plumboro area. Just got to be careful on the roadways if we encounter anything from the storms, because there's all kinds of stuff all over the creation here. Okay guys, we got our first drop coming up on Carriage Boulevard.
Mile, your destination will be on the left.
Down the left here on the first drop. Should be coming up here, and we should be able to pull in their driveway.
Your destination is on the left.
It should be, that's 46. It's the next one. So we're going to confirm arrival. Okay guys, we got 4.4 miles over. Google's misreporting the time again.
Head south on Carriage Boulevard.
And there we go.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right to stay on Carriage Boulevard.
They got it now. Google got it now. About time. Okay guys, we came down Miller's Lane off of Salzburg Road, and we're going to head up Old Leechburg Road now.
Continue on Old Leechburg
Taking
Road.
this up to Leanne Court. Not too far from here.
Left.
It's going to be on, that's the house I delivered to the last time around, so we're going to get in their driveway so I can get their stuff scanned and up to their door. Confirming arrival. that works. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I got all their stuff out and I started up the walk. There's this big, giant black dog laying on the porch. I backed off a little bit. Didn't know how he or she would be with me. And
turn left onto Old Leechburg Road.
I was getting ready to call him and he came out. And I said, hey, I was just getting ready to call you. I didn't know how your dog would be with me. He said, no, she's cool. She's an older dog. She's pleasant. And believe it or not, guys, looked like an oversized black bear. It was huge. It was a big dog. And we're taking this right down to Sterling Drive, and he said, no, you're cool. I said, I promise. I said, all right. So I approached. She come out to greet me and sneezing and everything else.
Right onto Sterling Drive.
But we're going right here to Sterling Drive, so this works out great. And we're going to drop off right up the way the remaining items. It looks like our drop's going to be on the right when I make the turn up here.
Turn left onto Muirfield Court, Windsor Court.
And our drop's right here. How easy is that? So we confirm an arrival and we're going to get their things. And that dog was a big girl. What a big girl. Older dog. But man, she was as pleasant as could be, though. And I told him, I says, probably smells our dog on me. He said, what kind of dog is it? I said, it's a Yorkie. And he said, oh, that's cool. And I said, yeah, 3 years old. I'm 11 pounds soaking wet. But I gotta tell you, he's the best doggy. He's the best dog, really. He listens to me like to a T. I had him out for a walk yesterday and he broke out of the harness because he's a bit timid. He's afraid of certain other dogs. He hasn't been a chance to get very social. And as much as I try to get him that way, it's like you got to do that when they're young. But I remember trying to do that and he resisted and had a fear. So I mean, it's like he has anxiety. And with that, you know, that's hard to, but I was taking him up on the other side of my neighbor's place down the walkaway, and he got timid and he scrunched his body all down and everything, and somehow, some way, I don't know how he did it, he came right out of his harness, and I was standing there with the harness and his leash in my hand, and he tore off. He tore down the walk, came around the other way, back up the other steps, went in my front yard, around the back to the patio, and I was like, oh, you, Sammy. I kept hollering for him. I said, stop, Sammy. I was yelling for him, and he knows where he lives. He knows where he lives. So that did I was almost having a heart attack going after him. At my age, I don't need that. And luckily he was on the patio, and I told him, you come here, and he went right to me, and I got him inside, got him back in the harness, back in the leash. Okay guys, coming back up Monroeville Boulevard, I'm going to be turning down into my hotspot, And there's a lot of Walmart West Mifflins on here right now, and a couple other places. Walmart Norfolk Sales, which is my Walmart. And we're going to get down here into the hotspot. It's 12:12. We've got probably 18 minutes before they would drop again, as long as they're dropping on time. The Ron Robin between 12:30 and 12:45. Hoping for a really good one for a 1 o'clock pickup. Coming back up into the hotspot.
I know where you live.
Okay, guys, we hit 12:30 and the round robin started to drop right on time, and we got us another one. This time 20.7. This time 20.7 miles, paying $54.39, $26.49 in delivery, 50 cents extra earnings, and $27.40 in tips. Again, another 3 drop. 27 items, 20 items, 27 quantity. First drop in Murraysville on Scenic Road, which is 9.5 miles from the Sam's Club. And we are going to go out the backside for that. I'm not going to run straight out 22 and hit all the lights. And then from there, we got 6.2 miles over to Plum for 7 items. And then 5 miles back over to Jefferson Court in Monroeville for 4 items. The first person's getting 11 items, 16 quantity. We're going to get it done. This will put me over the $100 and some dollar range today for the second pickup. Going into the second pickup, put us over 100 and some dollars. So 20.7. It says it should take me about an hour and 11 minutes, and it won't. Why? Because I beat all of Sam's Club's times, and often enough I beat my own. So we're going to try and get this 1 o'clock. We're going to get this 1 o'clock rather and get it done. Now, my last pickup took about 18 minutes for me to get it before I could get out of there, out of the Sam's Club lot. And hopefully we can get one sooner than that. But we're going to pull out of the spot again, 12:55. Start our trip up at the light at 12:56 and get down there, confirm our arrival, pick our spot. Hopefully we get lucky, spot 1 or 2, and we're going to get going with this.
A few minutes later.
Okay, guys, cannot get my pickup. I saw some fire trucks when I was sitting over in my hotspot, and apparently after I got my last pickup, the generator went down. There was a big fire, so everything's closed down for today. Trying to get out of this place now is going to be a trip, but nothing I can do about it. It's out of our control. Just when I was on a roll. So going to go do some other things now, and all we can do is try again tomorrow. They were sending all the employees home. They wouldn't even let the people finish paying for their items. They told them to leave it and go. So there's big problems in there. So apparently they don't have the greatest generator, and what they had caught fire. Took a jolt from the other day, caught fire today. A couple employees ran out to tell me, and they were smelling stuff and getting it in their throats and everything, and emergency evacuation. So no can do today, guys. But I appreciate you all for coming and riding along with me, being with me, and we'll try again tomorrow. Possibly get some YouTube content up later if I have some time. But I'm going to do a couple other things and then head home, because we're expecting another storm here later today around 4. And if it's anything like the other day, which I hope it's not, I surely won't want to be in it. So anyhow, guys, you all take care. Have a great day. I hope it's good where you're at. I hope you're if you're in the gig economy, you're busy making money. I'll see you on my next ride along tomorrow, guys. My name's Dave, Renegade Gig Hustler. Take care.
All through the shadows